Okay, this was I thought was pretty cool too. It looks like this is the first day at Hogwarts for the students. And the reason I say that is because there's a banner at the top here. It's a little hard to see, but it says "Welcome to Hogwarts First Years," and and there, of course, is McGonagall. There's the Sorting Hat, looking quite weathered, I would say. It almost looks like it's black. doesn't doesn't look like the one from the movies. That's probably one of our first looks at the trio together: Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Everybody looks great. I mean, this is just okay. That was Ollivander right there. That is a classroom, of course. This shot harkens back to a shot I feel like we saw in Sorcerer's Stone with a younger Dan Radcliffe. Common room. There's our first look at Draco, Crab and Goyle too, presumably. There is a Nimbus 2000. The art looks awesome. Harry and Ron very excited to see Harry's gift. There is a Quidditch match, which we heard about recently. Some influencers got to go to the set of Philosopher's Stone. Kind of weird to say that. And apparently, the Quidditch games are shot like an F1 race would be. So that's interesting. We'll dive into that another time. There's, of course, the greenery and Professor Sprouts. Harry and Ron running through a castle. Harry and Ron. I think, shots like this, scenes like this are going to be what helps sell this show for people. It's going to be the smaller moments that there was just no time for in the movies. These bonding moments for the characters. It looks like they're fighting over or throwing candy at each other, being kids. Snowball. This, I mean, come on. If you're not sold on the Harry Potter series, TV series, after seeing Hagrid create a snow angel, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we're getting a more fun, looser side of Hogwarts, I would say. Moments like this are just amazing, I think. There's the photo we saw yesterday. Harry and Ron in front of a fireplace. Hermione. Okay, so, and we got a lot of first looks in this. Okay, there's our first look at Snape, played by Papa Esiadu. There's Dumbledore. Now, this to me looks like it could potentially be a flashback scene. We've heard that Dumbledore would be interacting with Nicholas Flamel in this series. That hat is not giving present day Hogwarts, 1990s Hogwarts. It's giving flashback of some sort, which is also a little interesting, but not surprising that they had John Lithgow also play a younger Dumbledore. How much younger is he? I don't know. In this, what I presume is a flashback. And then looks like he's holding some sort of, it's not a wand, but some sort of magical instrument that is maybe helping him detect some magic. The trio again.
Are you really Harry Potter?
And then, this scene at the end when Ron asks Harry if he's really Harry Potter, and Harry just nods.
Sir.
Cute little nod. And then, I mean, this is just genius writing right here. Ron doing that head explosion type of movement with his hand on his forehead, which is just phenomenal because, of course, that's where Harry's scar is. So I'm already seeing a lot of little touches in this that are winning me over. I actually got a little too excited. I started like halfway through the trailer when going scene by scene. Most of the beginning of the trailer is dedicated to the Dursleys. We see Harry in the cupboard. We saw Mr. Dursley.
You are a normal boy.
Harry running through a school, presumably the school he's at before he's told he's a wizard. Yeah, there you go, right there. I mean, he's being bullied in school. And again, I'm going to be saying this a lot, I feel, in the weeks ahead. We're getting what we didn't get in the movies or even the books. I mean, this is going to be world building so much in ways that fans have wanted for a really long time.
And you're going to start acting like one.
There's Dudley.
You think you're something?
Mrs. Dursley cutting Harry's hair off as punishment, maybe for the snake incident. I don't know.
Special? There is nothing special.
You just can't help but feel for Harry.
You.
Gets his Hogwarts letter.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest.
Harry and Hagrid on the London Underground. It looks like in this scene, Hagrid is sharing more about Harry, or maybe they do that in the shack and they're just moving the audio around.
People I ever met. They were funny and clever. They stood up for what they believed was right.
Harry
the next time I see you,
Hagrid hitting London.
We'll be in Hogwarts.
And then that shot of Harry just running towards platform 9 3/4. The entrance is awesome. Hogwarts Express arriving at Hogwarts. Hagrid leading the students in. So yeah, that's basically where I was before I started going scene by scene. Okay, so Allie says it's okay, not sure what to feel. Nicole says, I love that it opens with new scenes we haven't seen on screen before. It makes me optimistic that they know what we want to see. Eleanor really likes Hagrid's softer accent. Thanks for all that feedback, y'all. Keep it coming. I mean, my first impression of this trailer is it's awesome. I think it's partly because we're getting way more than we expected. We're seeing way more than we got from the movies. Everybody looks good. The sets look familiar, but different. I would say they're almost more of like I'm seeing more whimsy in the interior of Hogwarts. I'm not sure I could put my finger on it in this moment, what exactly is different, but it is different. We have also speculated that they were going to be going for an aesthetic very similar to Hogwarts Legacy because that world was just so well built out. Allie also says they're acting, but in the original, there's effortless acting. But in this, it looks copied and forced. So here's the thing I will say. I think this is going to be hard for people to kind of adjust to. But I think one of the biggest challenges for HBO and this series is going to be getting people out of the rhythms that they expect from those movies, because everybody has spent so much time reading these books, watching these movies again and again and again. We all have certain lines just burned into our brains. You're a wizard, Harry, and all these other iconic lines. I don't really think we actually got any iconic lines in this trailer that are jumping out to me. Let me know if I'm wrong. But to see new people do these iconic lines is going to be jarring for people. Now, on my first watch here, I'm not looking at any of these characters and being like, oh, this is a bad ripoff of the movies. I was not getting that impression at all. But yes, I do think it's going to be a little difficult there's going to be an adjustment period. And even though I say that, we now have these full cast audiobooks that are being released once a month. We're up to book 5. Book 6 will be released in early April. Book 7 will be released in early May. I listen to them. And by the way, the young Hermione in the first 3 audiobooks is the same Hermione in the TV show. I don't find it jarring or uncomfortable. I think it's a wonderful adaptation. Sydney says it definitely feels more whimsical. Jason says, hey, Andrew, happy trailer day. John Lithgow somehow looks exactly like my mental image of Dumbledore from the books. Can't wait to hear him speak. That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that. I'll pull up a shot of Dumbledore again. We got one shot of most of the lead professors. McGonagall might have had 2 shots. So there's Dumbledore. And it's interesting that you say that, Jason, because I'm kind of wondering if this is some sort of flashback scene. I'm getting held up on the hat here. The hat is telling me this is not during Harry's years at Hogwarts. But I don't know. Maybe Dumbledore is just serving new looks in this series. Carrie says, it's the same but different. It'll take a while to get used to. Rona Rivera is also talking about Hermione's hair. We got quite a few looks at the trio. Let's see if I can find. So yeah, here's
Are you really Harry Potter?
There's Hermione. Not the best look at her hair. But yeah, she's got the bushy hair. She is right there sitting in front of Harry. She's got the bushy hair, the long brown bushy hair. Oh, okay. Here's
I think we can expect great.
This kind of is our first look at the trio all together in Hogwarts, which is sweet. Also getting a look at their cloaks. I'm just sort of realizing that now. This seems to be pre-Sorting Hat, maybe, because we just see the Hogwarts H on their cloaks. They haven't shifted to their house cloaks. But yeah, that's a better look at Hermione. Long brown bushy hair. She's got her hair pulled back, or pushed back, I should say. They really lucked out with Dominic McLaughlin, I believe is his name, for Harry Potter. I mean, he really is looking like the Harry Potter that we remember from Dan Radcliffe's early years, I would say. Christina said, I don't want to be a hater, but did this make anyone want to just watch the originals? You know what? It's studio synergy, baby. They want you watching the movies again. They want you to feel inspired to watch the movies again, and then hopefully look forward to the TV show. Rona's also bringing up the old London Underground train. Yeah. Ali said, I'm going to watch for the missing parts because I can't read books. Oh, okay. Well, and I think you're going to get even more than the books have had to offer. So that's pretty exciting, I would say. And presumably we're just going to call all of this canon because, it's in an official adaptation of the Harry Potter series. So Christmas 2026. They said Christmas. They didn't say December. They didn't say holidays. They said Christmas 2026. We had a theory that I think we had this theory that y'all remember the Harry Potter 20th anniversary reunion came out a few years ago, and that came out on New Year's Day. And that was a huge hit on New Year's Day, which was kind of surprising. But on the other hand, it wasn't, because what's everybody doing on New Year's Day? Nothing. Just hanging out. What else is there to do other than watch a highly anticipated Harry Potter cast reunion? So I thought because that did so well on New Year's Day, that maybe they would put this around the holidays. I think something else, and I know I've talked about this on the show. I once heard Neil Patrick Harris say of the TV adaptation of A Series of Unfortunate Events that show, Series of Unfortunate Events for Netflix's goal was for that to be a 4-quadrant show. I heard him say this one time. And what he meant by that was, this is a show that was written, designed, cast to appeal to everybody. It's not intended to just appeal to children, adults, etc., etc. I forget what all 4 quadrants were, but his point is it's meant to appeal to everybody. This show is going to be one of those 4-quadrant shows where it's meant to appeal to everybody. Harry Potter adults who are childless, it's going to appeal to you. Families, it's going to appeal to you. Kids just watching by themselves, it's going to appeal to you. It's going to appeal to everybody. So that is why they're releasing this on Christmas. Families are home together. People who, maybe unfortunately don't have families to go home to, maybe don't celebrate Christmas. That Christmas week is typically slow for everybody. So families are going to get together and watch it over Christmas. Or if you have downtime over Christmas, that's when you're going to watch it too. This is a problem though, y'all. Can I have the main camera, please? Does this mean I have to work on Christmas or the day after Christmas? I got a cruise. Well, actually, I don't have a cruise this Christmas and New Year's. But this means I can't go on a cruise this Christmas and New Year's. Damn it. Okay. I'll have to think about that. Hopefully we'll get screeners. I think we need to start begging Warner Brothers now for screeners. So Will from TO said, I'm so curious. I wonder why Dumbledore is holding a tuning fork. I'll see if I can find that again. Is that what that's called, or what you think it's called, a tuning fork? I think it's some sort of magical device that is sort of seeking out magic. It almost looks like I don't know. It looks like something. I'm failing to put my name on it. Oh, and by the way, good. Kyle's reminding me, what day of the week is Christmas this year? Because I feel like that might clue us in on if these episodes. It's a Friday. Oh no, it's a Thursday. I mean, The Pit, which is huge for Max right now, does release on Thursdays. A lot of big shows have traditionally come out on Thursdays. So maybe this is our first hint that this show will be released on Thursdays, beginning on Christmas. Personally, I'm of the mind that they should not drop all the episodes at once, pace it out. That would be great for MuggleCast too. We don't want to talk about 8 episodes all at once. And by releasing them on a weekly cadence, it allows everybody to talk about it online. What has the Harry Potter fandom always been about? Speculation, theorizing, giving the podcast, the YouTubers now, the Instagram influencers now, the chance to digest each episode. So maybe this is our first hint that the show will be airing Thursdays. I would take Thursdays or Sundays, personally. Is it a Friday? Have I just been talking out my ass here? Maybe I was looking at the wrong month. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, everybody. It's a Friday. So forget everything I just said. Edit that out. It's not going to be released on Fridays each week. So maybe what they're going to do is it'll be Friday, Christmas, December 25th, and then maybe either Thursdays or Sundays. I just can't see the new content like this is not released on Fridays. iDog is also saying HBO doesn't normally drop all episodes at once for big shows. Might be from the scene where Albus impales Peeves with a tuning fork. Holy shoot. Dumbledore, Peeves, tuning fork. I totally forgot about that. What? Is that a real thing that happens in the books? Because another development this week, and this is not news to me, but I mean, it's not a surprise to me, I should say, is that Peeves is going to be in the Harry Potter TV show. That was confirmed this week. If you're just joining us, a bunch of influencers were invited to the set of Harry Potter last year, including a friend of the pod, Kira Lewis. And one of the things they are allowed to share with everybody is that that Peeves is going to be in the series. Oh, and yeah, great point, Carrie. This is why I love having the live chat. Carrie is pointing out that it's the 25th of March, so 9 months from today. If you have a baby, conceive a child today, right now, you will have that baby born on Harry Potter TV show today. Maybe. Jason, look, y'all are helping me out right now. I can't I can't fact check this stuff in real time. I'm just chilling here by myself. I can't even read a calendar, evidently, when I'm working here by myself. PJ asks, does Netflix even dump all episodes anymore? It varies depending on the streamer and what show it is. We've seen, for example, Stranger Things. They'll release 3 episodes at a time. There's an Amazon show I'm watching right now. They just released the first 3 episodes. They're making us wait. But then on the other hand, a show that I love right now, Ted, based on the movies, they just dumped all the episodes at once. So it depends. But another reason that they should release weekly, it's not just so people like us can spend some time talking, but it also allows them to force people to keep their memberships active on these streamers for $10 a month, whatever it costs these days, depending on the streamer. All right, so how about we watch the trailer again? If anybody sees anything that jumps out to them, let me know. I'll probably hang on here for another 10 minutes or so. So let's watch one more time. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if they released a poster or something too. I'm on the wrong tab. Give me a second. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're going to have everybody discussing the show tomorrow. We're going to do an episode that'll be streaming on Patreon. We'll get everybody's thoughts. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about in here. And one more thing, and then I'll shut up. We're going to probably release our full trailer analysis episode on Friday. We're going to record it Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. And then Andy will turn that episode around on Friday.
I told you. You are a normal boy. you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special.
Wrong.
About you.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever. They stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you. Let's see who you are.
Are you really Harry Potter?
I think that's great. Something I noticed, I'll flag for everybody. I might just be, let's see, is there anything else at the end here? Just double checking. No, just how to pay them. There's a shot of Harry in class, and I get, maybe it's, we also heard there's going to be a history of magic lesson, and, we'll see Professor Binns. But there was a shot here. This is interesting to me. I'm probably putting too much thought into this, but it's almost like there's a screen right there, but it's probably just like a projector. I wonder if this is the history of magic class, because that kind of looks like the side of Hogwarts that we're seeing in that visual. Oh, there's the professor right there, but it doesn't look like a ghost, right? Yeah, no. Let me try. Yeah, too hard to tell. I mean, too hard to tell. But I don't know. That jumped out to me a little bit. They're going to be showing the classrooms in a sort of different light. Pun not intended. So, anything else before I start wrapping this up? I would love to share some of your closing thoughts if you have any. In the meantime, I'll bring up this shot of Hagrid making a snow angel. I can find where it was in the trailer. There we go. Jason said, I like the shot of Harry looking out the train window and it shows Ginny's reflection looking at him. Oh. That was towards the end, right? When Molly is giving Harry a hug. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess we could call this a foreshadow alert. Because, yeah, there's Ginny to Harry's left, the viewer's right. That's a thoughtful touch. Philo Zika said, what is Hagrid doing? Hagrid's having fun in the snow. Haven't we all made snow angels from time to time at Hogwarts? It is funny, though, because, I mean, maybe this is just like sort of like some random ass transition shot, because why, this can't be written into the plot. They're just showing another day at Hogwarts, probably. Yes, Harmless Kiwi said, book purists will love to see those green eyes. I was kind of having a hard time making out his eye color, but yeah, a little hard to tell. But there's another look at the herbology room. Good look at Hermione, too. So, yeah, we're getting a lot. So, yeah, Alicia said the lecture type seating reminds me of Charms. So I'll wrap it up there. Oh, yeah, maybe it's a Muggle Studies class. Who knows? But we'll find out. I will wrap it up there. We will be streaming on Patreon tomorrow, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. We'll do a deep dive into this trailer. Laura, Micah, and friend of the show, Pam, will be on. We'll talk about what we're seeing, our takeaways, what we think the release schedule is going to look like now that it's coming out Friday, Christmas Day, December 25th, 2026. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. To hell with Sorcerer's Stone. We're done with that. This is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Jason's asking if that's Neville next to her. Good question. That could be. That could be. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you have any other feedback about the trailer, please do send it in, email us, hit us up on social media. We want to talk about everything that we're seeing here today. MuggleCast is doing monthly episodes dedicated to the Harry Potter TV show. And coincidentally, we were planning on doing a show dedicated to the TV show this Thursday. So the timing worked out perfect. We totally planned it this way, y'all. We totally knew that this was coming. So yeah, that the timing works out really well. You can visit patreon.com/MuggleCast. Please, if you don't already subscribe to this channel, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. We release full episodes here. We release also news segments as well. We'll do some live streams here from time to time. So please be sure to follow, and we'll keep you on top of the latest Harry Potter news. All right, so I will wrap that up. Thanks everybody again for tuning in, and we will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully on our Patreon, patreon.com/MuggleCast. Join us in our recording studio at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll talk more about the trailer. All right, bye everyone.